how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga don't do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah.
But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see shit doing.
Right, it's about to get
Dion already doing that.
We all saw what we saw. You know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's all
When you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like,
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Get off me.
No, don't touch me.
Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
In the moment.
Use up.
You remember? Was it bingo night or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But keep it high level. This is gonna just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like this. This is why I'm broke and you got money. this whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is, I am undisputed.
Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to line up.
He's getting up.
And show. Yeah, we doing this for real. That's what I did.
I
want to go rebound.
Shoot. This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bump head. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's a sack on your first play ever in the NFL. Y'all know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear it from a player because they played the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song.
Did you say sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
You really think you can do something with that? Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes, I'm light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it.
What's up, crackin', maggin', jaggin', daggin', baggin', the building. Damn it, I'm gonna remix it every day until I get it right again. What's crackin'? Laggin', maggin', from the jaggin' to the back end. How y'all been, man? Damn it. I can't lie. I'm on that biological clock right now where I will wake up at 3:27 no matter what time I go to bed. Last night I went to bed crazy. I played some pickleball. Shout out to my pickleball facility, California Smash in El Segundo. I will start promoting it now since I'm playing again because the hip is good. And your boy won the championship last night. It was really my partner. But the point is, shout out to Oscar. We won pickleball championship last night, won some Coachella tickets that I am quickly giving away. I'm not going to Coachella anymore because I know how I act when I get in those environments. You got to know when the lion gets out the cage and loses the key. And I'm that lion that will lose the key if I go to Coachella. I don't give a damn. And I don't want that guy to come back out. We streaking. KFC, that's me when I start going to events like that. So I'm done. You can hear it in my voice right now. I was so excited last night. So shout out to everybody that showed up to our facility. Shout out to Lava Celebrity, LA Venture Association. We are getting it in. Love for you guys. All right. This show is going to be crazy. Okay, so we got a lot of NBA up in here. We got a little bit of NFL. And we also got a lot of culture, community. What the hell are they trying to program us and do? So we're going to talk about LeBron and his retirement. And Bill Simmons floats a crazy idea out there, but we'll see. There's a Kobe versus LeBron debate going on with Jeremy Lin in the middle of it. What the hell going on? Stephen A. Smith fallout. Everybody's going in on Stephen A. Smith. Let me just tell you. Keep talking. It ain't going to matter. It's actually helping him. It's crazy. And we got all these grifters in the community, and it's really going to explain some of my social beliefs, right? Y'all know I'm a sociologist because I graduated with a degree in sociology from an esteemed university. But at the same time, there's one thing that really gets in my craw. It's when somebody is grifting. I hate grifters. I hate liars. Now, you can call me a grifter. Call me one. Have some evidence, though. I got evidence for other people, so we're going to talk through that, get through that. But now, I want y'all to see this. This is the league we about to talk about, the NBA. Check this out. Check this out.
I really like that.
All right. So this is Jokic. We know who that is, that big old joker. That's what they call him, Jokic. Now, at the same time, who was that? Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, you better duck. You know what's about to happen right now? This about to be a foul, which is crazy. In the league where we talking about this is a foul. Watch this. Just watch this. I'm going to break this down so they don't stop my stream. Watch it. Look at this. Okay. So he's trying to get about, get in front of him, body, box him out. Look how itty bitty he is compared to him. Watch this. Okay. Oh, okay. You want to go? You ever heard of pulling the chair? Yeah. Well, I'm about to knock the chair down. Boy, damn, he's stepping on his new shoes. Hey, what is he wearing? One thing I do love about sports is there's always a counter. There's always a counter. Now, if you don't think there's a counter, let me just tell you, you're not smart enough. You haven't applied yourself enough. You are not experienced enough. There is always a counter because there are no perfect beings, so therefore there's no perfect plays. There's no perfect technique. Nothing's perfect. It's just what's the best, and you can find something better. Right in this moment, he said, okay, I'm going to knock the chair down. Hey, and then now, y'all saw that. That's a little floppy, but still, it's the show. Look, you can tell it's floppy because, hey, look at me, mama, that hurt. And he like, hey, they both, you know the whole, I ain't do anything, mean I did something. I ain't do it. What'd you do? Exactly, right? So now that turns into, who gets the love. Now that's the same league. The reason I'm starting off with that is because this is the same league that also will have this go on and don't know what the hell to do. All right, check this out. Okay, look like a known play. Oh, good Lord. What just happened at the bottom? Look at this, watch this. I always feel like Draymond is watching me. Watch this. Yo, that guy right now getting punched. Remember how you did Jordan Poole? Well, here's it. Coming right back at your ass. What? Let me say this. I don't know what protective clause Draymond Green got going on. I don't know why I haven't seen more people, and I'm not instigating violence. I'm talking about between the white lines. This ain't violence. This is sports. Don't knock his ass out. Dog, that's not his first time doing that. And because nobody has knocked him out, that ain't going to be the last time. Now, all this little pushing and shoving and getting you $25,000 fines, why don't you make the fine count? Make the fine matter. I'm not lying. Because you playing with my career, bro. That could be an ACL strain. My knee ain't supposed to go this way. My shoulder barely does. Damn it. What the heck? Woo! I don't start anything, but I finish everything. I swear. And I swear. That's the league we talking about right now. The NBA, right? The same league that LeBron said, yo, check this out. It's harder to play right now. It's more difficult to play right now. And then everybody went crazy. All right, let's listen to him.
today. We played 94 feet. They play 60 feet today because everything is predicated on shooting threes. You're not going up and down like we did. As far as physicality, it's not even close. I just thought it was laughable coming from one of the greatest to ever play the game. He's responding to LeBron James saying that the game has changed.
Okay, so we all heard a little bit of this debate. Let's go a little deeper in this debate because we do it on this show a little different. Okay, if we just had to take a glimpse, like Max always says, the Martians come down and they're like, oh, what's this game of round ball you play in 1990? Ooh, very physical. Okay. And then they came down in 2026. They said, what is this game of round ball you play? Ooh, marksmen, special shooters, far away from basket, right? But that doesn't mean it ain't tough. It ain't hard. It ain't physical. Like, these are not antonyms, okay? So let's talk through it.
Your thoughts, Rich Paul?
On the eras? I mean, you know, I think everybody's going to be biased to the eras that they played in. You know, I know what it looks like. I can't tell you what it was like because I never played, you know, in an NBA game, but
we're not doing that, Rich. No, we're not. Nope. I haven't played either, but I just told you the Martians, they ain't play either, but they want to see. They want to know. Okay, let's reset. Come on, Rich. Say it.
I think coming from someone who has actually played and has played in multiple eras, I don't know about the word laughable. You could. There's a way where you could disagree with somebody without it coming off as what I would say would be offensive.
Disrespectful?
Yeah, disrespectful. Yeah.
All right, so sports is disrespectful. Can we not respect something that's disrespectful? Jesus. Sports will look at you like, oh, you're not that good? I don't want to talk to you that much today. I don't want to even be around you that much today. You're on the bench. I talk to you on an on-need basis, as needed. Move. Dog, do you know how disrespectful sports is? This is why I'm telling my 10-year-old boy right now because he got a lot of talent, but at the same time, you better work. Because hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I'm telling him, I'm like, I know you're tall, all right, but you're not the tallest. I know you're fast, but you're not the fastest. Most of the time he is, but you're not. Look, whatever you are, somebody else is out there. He could be in Iowa. He could be in New York. He could be in Albuquerque. I don't know where he at, but he working. And your ass gonna meet him one day because all this stuff is cute. I remember the trickery, the foolery. You out here, you playing and you killing it. Everybody on Slauson got the business. Everybody on Crenshaw got the business. Everybody on Overhill got the business. That's right. Ran through the whole city of Compton. Yes, I did, damn it. All this local stuff is cute. Then your ass got to go to state meet. And you're like, yo, mama, where is Paris? She's like, in France. No, mama, we at the state meet. It's a kid that's fast like me from Paris. Oh, Paris, California, like way out there, like past Riverside. Mama, what is Vallejo? Oh, you say ho? You don't say Joe? E40 says Joe, mama. Like low. And then you think you doing something because you won state. Been there, done that. Then your ass got to go to regionals. Then you got to go to nationals. Then you got to go to internationals. He's like, where is it? Mama, what is this? What is this country that has a K in it and a Y and a Q and a what? Mess around, you like, yo, mama, this dude don't even look like he can run fast. You know what that is, right? Don't judge a book by its cover, right? Don't judge that car by the paint job. You like, this little white dude smoked me, mama, in the semis. You better get on that horse. Come on, y'all. We know how it is.
Exactly. Disrespectful. There's a way that you can say things without it coming off as disrespectful. And actually, that's going to lead me into my get rich quick. Respect, in my opinion, is one of those foundational pillars.
Okay, before you get into that, I got to go into these comments. Damn you, Fried Bryce. He said he's not in Iowa. You a damn lie. Ask Tim Dwight.
And I think respect is something that you should lead with as a human. Every human should lead with respect.
Not every athlete, though. You're not changing my sports up. Nope. It's okay. I like the discrimination that comes in sports. It's a meritocracy. The merits is merit-based. That means you ain't got enough merits. Sorry. Plus, it's a lie. In the real world, respect is also uneven. Come on now, pretty girl. We played pickleball last night. Shout out to her. I ain't going to call her out yet until I get to know her better. She's a good pickleball player, but she's a better person. Tremendous. Plays volleyball. Man, big old beautiful girl, right? She had no problems saying hello to people and meeting people and having friends, right? Just, the sociologist in me. She wasn't the only girl there. Other girls had a little more difficult time because they're not pro athletes. They're not that big. They're not that beautiful. They're not that striking. Come on, y'all. Everywhere we go, we getting judged. Now you gonna act like ain't no judgment? It's okay. Respectfully do it. But in certain environments, the respect is disrespectful.
And especially when someone has earned that, either through their productivity or their character. With that being said, and I think for me, I was always taught to respect my elders, to respect everyone, but definitely to respect my elders.
He's filming an after-school special. I can't wait to see you again, Rich. Man, this is when LeBron and him too close. This is when, because everything he gonna say is gonna get attributed to LeBron, and he's like, no, I said that. I used to disrespect the old football era. Mercury Morris and I used to get on air and argue about, I was like, congratulations, you won every game. I was like, you played against my daddy when he worked at the post office. Like, what are you doing? Your offensive linemen are smaller than my son. What are you talking about? Right? Real spit. I was like, y'all didn't even play 16 games, let alone 17 like now. I was like, stop. Pop your champagne. I'm proud of you. Just don't compare us. I was like, dog, I was doing what I saw on film. What you were doing in the pros in Miami, I did that at Columbia. I was talking trash. I don't know if it's true or not, but dog, I used to bench press 495, squat 795, and 695, one of them, and ran a 4.6. I said, I didn't see one guy on that field doing that. He's like, it don't matter. We didn't have to have those athletes. We had players. I was like, well, okay. Well, I could imagine I would have been a good player in that era based on my athleticism.
But then, some days I sit there and I think, and I see things, and I'm like, but what about when your elders do things or say things that actually warrants disrespect?
There we go.
And it's been a lot of that going on, but then that's a very slippery slope, because when you get to the position that we are, Max, you're in, I'm in, we've got here, we work very hard to get there, and others have too.
All right, beat it up in the comments. I need some help. Y'all been watching Max and Rich Paul's podcast? First of all, this is a different set. I like this set. Kind of like a little speakeasy in there. They got that Clase Azul, and I see that Clase Azul. He trying not to step in it. Oh, Rich, say it with your chest.
You got to be very careful, because you get to a point to where you can say things or do things that knock you off your square, and also in that case, if you're knocked off your square, then that means you've been tricked out of your spot. And if you're tricked out of your spot, what happens is you can say or do something that looks or feels good in the moment, but looks foolish and probably is foolish and lives foolishly forever, and so I think,
in other words, one of the best arguments for being respectful.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. One day in two different places, which is dope. I don't mind that at all. But Rich, did they get to you? Rich, he asked you about the eras. He gave you specifics. Somebody out there already talking about it. It's okay. See, sometimes you be bigger. You're so big, you're like a brand. See, this is why it's good. This is one thing I love about Stephen A. Smith. He's a brand, and he don't give a damn. Like, he will crash his brand into anything he believes in. That's kind of dope. Be real. Because look, a lot of guys do this. Well, it's all about the respect and it's all. Nah. Come see me. Right? His brand will crash out. That's pretty dope. Right now we saw a brand crash in. Like, no, I'm staying in the house. I ain't going outside. Here's the thing. The eras are different. The athleticism is much greater right now than it was back then. Don't even question it. You saw it at the combine in the NFL, where every single position group ran the fastest time they've ever run since 2003. And then that was just like an individual group here or there. But as a whole, bigger, faster, stronger. We're going to show it to you. It's okay to compare errors. I love it. It's fascinating to me. I don't think there's an objectively right answer. I don't. See, that's the thing. We lose discussion because we always want to just get decision. Don't lose discussion for decision. Talk. That's what happens to relationships when they go bad. Because, why am I going to say something? All he going to say is this, and then we just going to fight, and we ain't going to never get there. No. Go through every scenario like it's the first time. Treat your first like it's the last. You ain't got to be acting like, where are we going? If not, I don't want to go. Get in the damn car. We'll figure it out. Woo. So I just heard a big word salad. I've been guilty of it before too, but that was a salad. That was a salad. All right, so since you don't want to talk about the errors and toughness and stuff, and we know LeBron has brought it up, let's see LeBron in action. Let's see what LeBron going to do about this toughness. Is it really that tough? Is it really that tough? LeBron, show me something. I don't want any sound. I don't want any sound. Maybe that helps us on the stream. So look at this. This is LeBron right here. So there are people out there who hunt LeBron James like film every day, every way, for words he says or actions and flops. And this is one. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So this is LeBron about to go up against the same game, right? We saw it yesterday. Same game. And watch this. Okay, watch his right elbow. Ooh, that does hurt. But sorry. Oh. I can't lie. Like, for all the flops, if we're going to go 1 to 10, grade it, beat it up on the scale. Beat it up in the comments on the scale. I don't know about y'all, but underneath that floor is nothing but concrete. Underneath that floor is concrete. Now, he did grab his shoulder first and then say, See, this is what happens when I'm a father and I'm watching my son out there playing. Right now I'm 100%. We'll see. I hope I'm never wrong. I know when he's injured and I know when he's hurt. It's just the reaction. Like, your body can't lie. Like, you can't lie to yourself. You just can't. And if you're still in tune with that pure understanding of humans and how we respond and react, we have this cry out. We have this socialized cry out that we learn, I don't know, at age 1 or 2, where you like, mama, I'm in the crib. Yeah, you're about 1 and you're in the crib doing this. You can stand up, but you can't move, really. You just can stand up and hold the rail. And you learn that the louder you scream, mama, 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 the more you get. So that translates to when you start to play sports and something's wrong. Because look, what is a baby crying about? Something's hurting them. Something's wrong. Look, my diaper bigger than you, mama. God dang. Get off the phone and come change my diaper. My ass starting to hurt. All right, that. Or, yo, I don't know what this is in my stomach, but it ain't much. Can you feel? Can you refill? Like, give me some of that nip, mama. Let me nip up. Something. Right? Whatever your scream is. Hey, I'm tired. And y'all in there loud. Stop playing damn Luther Vandross. It's tired. Put me to bed. Whatever it is, you learn to cry out. Same thing happened when you're an adult, because you ain't nothing but a big baby. And you see it all the time in sports. I crack up. Soon my son fall down, I'm immediately, it's like, it's this fast. That's the window. You can tell if he hurt or he injured. And I could tell, because when he go down and he starts shrimping up and curling, I'm like, that boy, all right. The louder he is, I'm like, that boy, all right. Because when you hurt, there's that moment of, when you hurt, your body, from the inside, it goes, foof, foof. Main valve goes, foof. Power cord goes, foof. You ain't doing all that. Watch some of them gangster videos on Twitter and X. Watch some of them real videos where the person ends up going to the sky. You'll see. You'll understand where I'm coming from. So we got that all going on, which somehow, some way, the conversation of eras became a LeBron James, Kobe Bryant conversation of sort. Kind of skipped over Michael Jordan because they're like, yo, Jordan had the Jordan rule. So let's talk through this. Kobe, LeBron, let them talk through this era. And give it arenas, you got thrown in there too.
I mean, but in their prime, who's better? Probably Kobe. I mean, you know, all around, he's just a better player in a sense of skill work, knowledge, you know. But it's hard to knock what LeBron does. I mean, LeBron is amazing. What he's good at that's what he is.
Man, now we know Gilbert's kind of on the other side of that fence now. Now the conversation is the same with everybody else. If we talk long enough, we're going to be able to lie on ourselves. Lie to ourselves. Gilbert at one time was saying that about Kobe. He ain't saying the same thing right now. And it's okay. Because we got other people talking about it too. Let's go.
Kobe's playing for 30 years. You should break all the records. Please retire. All I know is that Kobe played 20 years. Did he break the record?
Ouch. Okay. So, we want to keep going there, huh? We're going to keep going there until y'all stop going there. Then we won't go. Did he break all the record? Kobe played a long time, too. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you.
At the 1 year mark, 2 year, 3, all the way to 20, LeBron has scored more points than Kobe.
Damn it. I'm looking for my chat GPT, my second brain. Beat it up in the comments. That can't be true. Well, yeah, it can. Year 1, year 2, year 3, yeah, Shaq is there. About year 3, how about year 5, 6? Oh, here I got a lead. God dang it. This is wild. Look at Joe Johnson.
Kareem had the record at 20. LeBron broke every record Kareem had at the age of 20. So in 20 years, LeBron was the all-time leading scorer.
And
I'm confused.
I'm confused too. You age 20 or 20 years, but it don't matter. Both of them, I think LeBron wins.
Look at it. If you look at Kobe ended up with 33,000 points and played 20 seasons. LeBron had 39,000 points in 20 seasons.
God dang.
Look, I ain't good with math. I told y'all multiplication, I wasn't good. But last I checked, 39 is more than 33.
What y'all think about that? What you think about that, members? Jared M., I'll see you up in these comments. Let me know what you think in Jared M. 730, Mr. Lucius Needful. And now, no lie. You could have executed me if you would have put my life on the line and said, LeBron and Kobe in scoring and picked the year. I would have been like, if you say, by year 7, who had more points? I'd be like, it got to be Kobe. Kobe just... Your imagination just takes you to a reality where it's like Kobe. And it's that guy. See, this is what's crazy. You know how LeBron walked around here talking about, I'm a pass first scoring champion, scoring leader. Everybody, yo, we are really like criminally. That's a tough word to say. I'm going to try again. Criminally. Yes. Disrespecting LeBron James, y'all. It's insane. It's insane.
So if I score more points in the same amount of years, what are we missing?
Okay, I see your comments. I'm going to try and integrate y'all more into the show because I love that. Rico Boy, this is the LeBron James channel. No, this is the realest channel. Isn't that Coach Jason Brown too, Coach JB? I don't know. Whatever it is, we ain't lying over here. Numbers matter over here. Facts matter over feelings. I don't wear a Jordan suit and then just lead everything with Jordan, even though I got a Jordan suit. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. I love my city of Compton. At the same time, I recognize the issues that pervade all through Compton. So come on. We're going to keep it real here.
What are we missing? Come on, Black Moses. Hop back in the chat. Juan Palamex, 1997. Gentlemen, who y'all got in order?
I'm a logical person. This is probably one of my best qualities and worst qualities. Depends on who you are in my life. If you're somebody in my life who ain't stepping exactly how you supposed to step, which is just basically tell the truth, all I ask of you is just tell the truth. Because when I find out you're not telling the truth, you're not going to like me if you want to be around me, because I don't want to be around you. But probably you want to be around me because when someone's messing up, they're the ones that knows they're messing up, so they're trying to get back to the person who didn't mess up. And I'm like, you don't want this because you still going to have to deal with the sentence. You're still going to have to deal with the judgment. I'm not letting you off the hook just because you feel bad for yourself. So I'm not the best person. So I don't know how to deal with this argument other than logically. I don't understand. Like, okay, we just went through the numbers. Okay. They both play forever. Okay. One has more numbers, okay? Oh, but one got one more ring. Okay, but we know that ain't about him fully. Because if it was about him fully, when Shaq left, Kobe would have won all them rings until Pau Gasol and them showed up again and Phil Jackson. Because Kobe was killing it. Kobe was eating. I mean, eating. And it was nothing to eat. It was like, Kobe's insane. 05, what was that? 04, 05 Kobe? 06, 07 Kobe? Jesus. What do you get for that? Anybody? What, you got a first round exit or something? That's why when y'all try to conflate and go from individual to team, I'm like, womp, 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 brrr. I hit you with this. Right on time. You ain't gonna make me look at Barry Sanders 1 ounce less than I am. Because Barry Sanders doesn't have any rings, doesn't have no rings, didn't sniff a chip. He got close in the NFC Championship game, but they got smoked. But no, nothing. And you think he ain't the best running back ever? Pfft, boy, stop. Boy, stop. Okay, so let's keep talking about it. I'm not saying anything, but then Jeremy Lin jumps into this conversation and wants to give you a little more color about Kobe. Kobe was killing it. Let's talk.
Over something that I was actually trying to do, but the coach was telling me not to do it. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, no, don't foul him. I was like, no, we got to foul him, right? And so Kobe was like, foul him. I was like, I know I'm trying to, but I'm telling the coach, and the coach is telling me, don't foul. So then I'm like, I don't.
You ever been there? Like the leader and the guy with the title, or they're two different people. You're like, yo, I got to listen to him and him. You can't serve two gods. It's crazy.
Know what to do.
Yeah.
So it ended up being something where he had given me really bad body language. So I texted him. And we couldn't, like, me and him, like, when we would lose, we'd be up at like 3, 4 in the morning, just not able to sleep, just very competitive.
Yeah. So
I texted him, and I was like, hey man, like, I really don't appreciate the body language. And
damn, he went to Harvard for real. Like, just think about this. You in your 20s. Maybe Kobe was in his early 30s, but 20s. And you know how it go at work. This is work still, y'all. And your teammate acting up, donkey, whatever. And it's keeping you up at night in part. Y'all losing in part also because you like the dude who's the leader. I could feel it. Because most communication is nonverbal. That's mature. I would have either and it sounds more mature, but this is making my point. Damn it, this is making my point. I always thought it was more mature to talk face to face, man to man. But you know what typically comes from that? It's a clash of egos. Like, we're not really gonna resolve this like this. Like, we gotta let cooler heads prevail. Because imagine after the game, you walk up to Kobe, you say, hey, Kobe, I don't appreciate your body language. See, even saying that made me say, I got defensive. I was like, what? You don't appreciate what? Versus, you know how they always say, don't go to bed angry? I disagree with that. Go to bed mad. You'll wake up real peaceful. Because when you go to bed mad, you wake up and you realize no matter how mad you were when you went to bed, you ain't that mad. It's impossible to sleep for 8 hours to go to a state of unconsciousness and wake up still hot 100. You might be hot 90. Soon as you start thinking about it again, oh yeah. You're trying to build it back up, get that Fahrenheit back up, but you ain't at 100 no more. You went to bed at 100. Very mature right here.
And so he came back with a sharp response, and then I went back at him.
See?
But it ended cordial, where I ended up saying, I was like, I'm not saying that you can't teach me. You're obviously like 100 times the player I am. I want to learn anything and everything I can from you. I'm just asking, can you just say it and do it in a way that's like respectful to me as a man, right?
Yes.
Like you challenging deeper issues. You shaking the bedrock over here trying to make sure I would get the ball and bucket. I want ball and bucket. You do too. Same time, I don't need it that bad. Not at the cost that you making me do. I'm not gonna bow down. I'm not gonna crowd myself. I'm not gonna crunch up so I can fit into this little space you got for me in your head. You got me funked up, homie.
And so he was like, all right, I got you. And then he sent over a text with some advice. He's like, let's start with this. I was like, I got you. I'm gonna be focused on that. I'm gonna be working on this. I'm gonna be thinking on this of exactly what you're saying. I'm just trying to get better. I'm trying to help this team more.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't speak for the next 5 months.
Damn.
He's not used to people challenging him. And I wasn't challenging him like I'm better than you and I'm smarter than you. I was only challenging him like, hey, can you teach me in a way that's a little bit more effective for me to process it? It's not versus not like talking down to me.
Damn, 5 months? Now, this is not obviously something that can be refuted, well, at least by Kobe. Maybe some teammates can go there and support this. You're on a team. And you actually, this is the challenge. This is the problem in all industries, all sectors, but especially in sports, where it's like, I know you're it, and you're not used to somebody coming at you because you're it. But at the same time, you're not perfect. So even if I'm a lesser player, I may have more of a logical response in this moment than you. Even though I'm lesser in terms of on this team and value, I may be more right than you in this moment. So we're going to have to figure this out. But they don't want to figure it out because they ain't used to that muscle being flexed, right? The challenge me flex muscle doesn't work because no one challenges me. And that's why it's so difficult for athletes who used to be it, and then all of a sudden they got to take that drop down. Most of them retire. Most of them tap out. I told you all the time, athletes don't retire because they can't still play. Tom Brady can still play. You just can't. One, imagine that you won't be the same version or a better version of yourself. That's defeating, that your best ball is behind you. And the second thing is people always discriminate. So on a team, there will be a rookie. There will be a third-year player who is looking at you like, sit down, old man. That's what retires cats. I ain't going through that process. It retired me. It just happened with CP3. I know. Chris Paul, CP3, salute. What'd you say? Excuse me? Huh? What? Do what? See how it goes?
If you yelled at me and you're like, yo, what are you doing? Get your head out your ass. Like, lock in so we can win this game. Yeah. Like, it's like, you believe that if I lock in, we're going to win this game because you believe in who I am. Right? But if you're just talking down to me, yelling at me, talking down to me, like, yo, you like, it's like you have zero respect for me or whatever. Level. That hits me differently where it feels like, it's not like, yo, I believe in you and you're letting us down. Yo, wake the hell up. It's like, I can't stand you. Get out my, you know, and you know what I mean? Like that type of energy was what kind of messed with me. Yeah. And I know, like, and I'm not disrespecting Kobe because I fully acknowledge that he's 1,000 times the player that I am. But what I am saying.
Damn, that was fast. Like a minute ago, he was just 100 times better than you. 1,000. You keep talking. This sucker gonna be, was it Googleplex? Oh, dog. Wait till I tell you the story of how when your ego, I don't even know. Ooh, it hurts. It hurts.
Even within the context of being a leader, what me and you were saying to him was not, we're smarter than you, we're better than you, or whatever. It was more just like, in this specific situation, here's a little bit of feedback that I felt like you could have handled it differently. You're not perfect, right? Like, and so it comes with so much respect for who he is. Yeah. Did he have to respect me, like, with the magnitude and the level of player he was? No, not necessarily. He didn't, you know, I understand why he would look at me and be like, yo, like, who the hell are you? And that's the problem in this world. We always hop back and forth. I respect messages. I don't give a damn about the messenger. I really don't. And I think that's an admirable quality, but hey, do you? If you got to look at somebody and then say, okay, so now tell me. And then you're already just listening to what they are, not what they're saying. You're going to miss a lot. You're going to lose out on a lot. Because some people are in the position they're in because they ain't even listen to themselves. So you gonna walk by that dude at the liquor store just because he at the liquor store sitting there out front. Like he ain't got no gems in there. He ain't got no jewels. He ain't got nothing to tell you, hey, this is not the way to go. Because identity is not just who you are, but who you are not. And he may be sitting there full of gems like Yoda. Imagine you walking down the street and you see Yoda. You be like, you're like, you be like, if you don't shut your little green ass up, and then he be like, mad you are. You know, dog, you can't listen to Yoda. What the hell? So the point is, you can't be looking at that. You got to be listening to that. Now, if you don't want to, you're like, hey, big dog, I hear you, I hear you. But he probably telling you who he's not.
because he could have been something and he didn't listen to himself. Who has not dropped opportunities before because you just wasn't in that enlightenment stage? You wasn't in that level of consciousness. Like, you just weren't there. It ain't about how smart you are. It's just you weren't in tune with it. Oh, tell me. This is my story. I'm in Jacksonville. And I started to notice that my respect, whatever level it was before, had dropped a notch. Where does that come from? My jokes aren't as funny as they used to be. And I know I'm still funny. One thing about me is I can make you laugh now. That ain't hard. Turn the charm on, it's rap. Oh, y'all ain't laughing no more? Why? Look, when you're the man on the team, you don't even have to say something funny. People laughing, giggling. Oh, you the best, Junior. Oh, you the best, Bruce. Oh, my God, Thurman. Oh, my God. Thurman ain't said 2 words. Why are you laughing every time Thurman look at you? Look at Thurman. If you don't stop. But that's the game, right? Your boss walk in the room, watch everybody go, hey, Paul, what's up, brother? What? I just walked into you and say, Jack. So we all know about all that cass-issing, as they say. So I'm in Jacksonville. I'm looking around like these dudes ain't rocking with me the same, but they love me. It's like it's a respect, like all OG, all onk, all, they used to call me Reverend, all Reverend. Reverend, what you mean? I'm part of the congregation. I'm part of this. No, you're not. You just stay on that pulpit. You just stay protected. We got you, big dog. We got you. And then you start noticing little things like y'all ain't texting me about let's go get the wings and things too. Let's go to Magic. Nah, we don't want the Reverend to go. Oh, man, stay home. We out here. We outside. You stay in the house, old man. Little things. But the thing that really devastated me is the one time we were walking off the field and somebody in the crowd was like, oh, man, I forgot my helmet. Hey, Wiley. When I heard hey, Wiley, the sound waves were coming towards my ear. And it was saying, hey, why are you looking at me to go back to the damn practice field to get your helmet, boy? I knew then. I wasn't even mad at him. I just said, I know where I am now. No, sir, I ain't signing up for that again. You ain't signing up for that again. See, this is the stuff that they don't talk about enough. When you can still move, when you're still physically capable, right? Right? When you still mentally know the game and capable, but emotionally, you can't deal with it. Can you be in a relationship where all of a sudden she cheated and you still there? Can you? Can she be in a relationship where you did your thing, your thizzle, and you cheated and she's still there? Physically, you could be there. Mentally, you can still think, yeah, that's the father of my kids. That's the mother of my kids. Oh, we still got this happy home. But emotionally, you're like, this motherfucker tested me. Went there. See what I'm saying? Same thing. Life is all connected, all in the circumference. So real spit. Whew, beat up in the comments. We're going to go. Bill Simmons going to give us some ideas about LeBron James, how he should finish this thing out. Real spit. Let's go. Darian Jed Knight is number 2 and Blazing Blazers is number 1. Get your money in. Y'all going at it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's get some. What are you talking about, Jared M? One of the coach's job is to keep everything in-house. Maybe that's one of the reasons this has been coming out now, along with different eras of social media. No, that's not why stuff is coming out, and that's not a coach's job to keep things in-house. No. It's the player's job. Coach can say it, but who enforces it? The players, right? That's like having a creed or a mantra. That ain't what's keeping stuff here. It's the enforcement of the players, right? And it's not even about a culture being real. Name every culture that you think is amazing in sports. Chicago Bulls, Los Angeles Lakers, Showtime, all that. They all leaking. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we all are just people. Players are people. All this boxed up knowledge and secrets and what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. And no. What's going to happen is you keep giving out these microphones and podcast kits, you're going to keep hearing stuff. Because cats like, yo, they're going to protect the player if they like them. If they respect the code, they're going to protect the player, and they just going to start telling you all the details and try to keep him out of it. Unless they don't like him, and then they're going to say his name. You already know it. It happens every day on this show does itself. I have some clips in here. I mean, this stuff I got to skip over every day. It's insane how much. Guys are just talking. And I don't think a lot of guys are violating the code. I don't think a lot. There's a violation here and there. Yeah, Big Ben, Debo, and that whole controversy and stuff. But most guys are just telling you some war stories. There's so many war stories, right? And think about it, if you're LeBron James, the war stories. And Bill Simmons is like, look, let me try to help y'all out. How we going to finish this deal out? How we going to retire this big dog?
I don't think LeBron goes to Cleveland next year. I don't see it. And here's why I don't see it. Because I think Cleveland's a team that could win the title this year or next year. I think they have a player that is one of the best 6 or 7, 8, 9, whatever you want to say, guys in the league. Who's
trying to break this up. That's a roll of the dice. If you're going to say Donovan Mitchell lead us all the way through, okay? We don't know what's going to happen in Boston. Ain't Tatum back? Coming back? Detroit rolling? You going to roll the dice like this? We good? Harden, Mitchell? When you can get LeBron?
Never made the finals. And I think they're close. And they're going to re-sign Harden. And I think just being like, oh, by the way, we're going to add the LeBron farewell tour to this. It just doesn't pass the smell test to me. And I might be wrong. But
that's a good point. We do not need to add, and I hate to say this word because it's so corny at times, distraction. What's a distraction? 4 minutes before the game, when we're on the road and we're not going back to that same city, LeBron gets a gift. Such a distraction. If you really think, sometimes you got to just really parse things out, right? You got to really just be like, what are they talking about? You're talking about giving him a surfboard right before the game starts, and that's a distraction. That's a problem. And then everyone's screaming his name like they always scream his name. Come on, y'all.
Wanted to go on the record. I think it's going to be Golden State. That would be my bet. If you gave me the bet, and Cleveland will be the favorite, the Knicks will probably be the second favorite, Lakers will probably be in the top 3, and then there'll be a whole bunch of other teams. Golden State makes the most sense to me because they actually need him. And the narrative of I'm going to finish my career with Steph Curry, the other great player of my generation. We won Olympic gold medals together.
Be real. I don't know. I don't like that movie. I'm surprised at my kids today. I'm going to go take them to see Hoppers. If it's half as good as The GOAT, then I'm going to be so happy. Shout out to Steph Curry for that. I'm going to tell you the reason. This can't happen. Not shouldn't happen. Can't happen.
The team kind of needs me. So it's a farewell tour combined with the team needs me. I'm going to play with Draymond, Steve Kerr, who's coached me, and this is where I'm going to end it. Makes more sense to me than I'm just going to be awkwardly shoehorned into this team that had a chance to win a title, who has a best guy in the league candidacy, at least from the guard position. Just doesn't add up to me.
Okay, I like it. Good math. Good math. Not mad at the mental math. Here's the problem. If I'm LeBron and I'm on his team and we looking at how we going to finish this out, and which is really about the optics, which is really about salvaging the situation because it's not going to end smoothly in L.A. There's turbulence at LAX. We already know. Bron, we're not landing the plane at L.A. We're not. I know it seems like we've been here a long time, hovering over it. What they be doing when you got to go circle around in that flight pattern? I know we've been here for a while. I get it. You want a chip here, right? They should be happier. You should be in the Centurion Lounge right now, just having warm nuts. Don't do it. Don't do it, pause. But at the same time, you're not. That ain't how Genie running this thing. So, let's go. You can't go to Golden State for one reason only. Oh, no. The law of association. We are not putting you next to Steph Curry when we trying to make sure that people understand you're better than Steph Curry. You're not doing that. Because then that's going to challenge you at the age of 42 to be doing way more than you should be doing when you're on your retirement tour. Because Steph ain't going to stop. Because Steph has a game that doesn't need to do all the things that you need to do. His flexor muscles don't have to work as much as yours. They're a different animal. Steph Curry will be able to shoot that basketball from wherever he's shooting that basketball right now for a longer time than LeBron James is going to be able to locomotive up and down that court and play some defense, which you know is up here, and it ain't going to happen all the time. So what's going to happen is as Steph Curry continues to climb these charts, Steph Curry is like now, be real, he's certified top 10 for sure. There was a time where it was like, I don't know about Steph and he's certified, right? We moving cats out. They ain't played a lick of basketball in a decade, but they getting moved down because Steph is coming up. I would say being real, and I don't think this, I don't agree with this, but it is. Look, I got to give in to some facts as well. Steph Curry is recognized better and higher than Kevin Durant. Anybody want to have that argument? I'm not going to argue it anymore. Sometimes you got to know when to leave the barbershop. Like, dog, I got to go home, dog. I can't argue Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, but I can, but I'm not. So, universally recognized, I think Steph Curry is higher on the rankings than Kevin Durant now. Crazy. Because they played together when they both were good in their primes, and guess who was better? Okay, whatever. Anyway, so he's better than that. So he's top 5 maybe. Wherever he is, LeBron is still higher, but boy, that gap. Look how we looking at LeBron. Y'all don't believe me? Look how we looking at LeBron right now with Luka. Now, you could project Luka could be a top 10 player one day or something. He ain't there. And look how LeBron's association with Luka has not helped LeBron. Anybody? Ooh, remember? Okay, trade and all the stuff that came with it. How your son know, but you don't know LeBron? Whatever. Anthony Davis, love you. Kind of. Bye. All right, whatever. Luka comes in. Ooh, Bron gonna have young Luka and LeBron. Shit. Oh, you got to know who to hang with. That's the ugly girl syndrome. Ugly girls know who to hang with. Ugly girls hang with fine girls because they know they run off attention. And too much ugly ain't going to get no attention. It's okay. I don't even think ugly's bad. People always get out, well, why you kind of ugly? I was like, what life are you living in? Am I big? Yeah. Am I cute? Yeah. Am I like super fine? Yeah. No, stop. Nah, I'm not. Stop short. I'm not super. I seen super fine. I seen like, damn, that dude look good. Like, I'm close. I got to lose about 30. And 30 years. But the point is, know yourself and stop lying. Can I play basketball? Hell no. Well, it ain't the same saying you don't look good and none of that's not even objective. It ain't objective if I can't play basketball. Better I beat your ass. I suck at basketball, but I am 6'4". I am 280, and I still can move, even with the hip. Come on, y'all. Stop being so damn fragile. People know, and why you think she hang with the fine girls? Because they so nice. Fine girls ain't nice, generally. Y'all stupid. I can't play these games with y'all. I can't wait to see how my kids, all of them, turn out. So far, I'm 1 for 1. My oldest, oh, my God. She's amazing. She's such a good person. Like, for real, she's a good person. Right? Trying to go 4 for 4. Good luck. I think I'm going to go 3 for 3, and then my last one, I'm not going to put this out there, but my last one is gangster. She is a firecracker. Good Lord and good luck. Good Lord and good luck. That's fucking there. She goes to the beat of her own drum. Y'all saw her on the videos. She the one singing and acting the donkey all day, every day. All right, so this is what Bill Simmons wants. Let's see if we can give it to him. Can we do this? Y'all ready for this? What did the DOC say? Yeah! Okay, so that's LeBron everywhere. Okay, let's start just eliminating. Yuck. All right. Yuck. Can't go to Boston, too much there. What? Brooklyn? Damn. Brooklyn's still a franchise? Golly, you talking about cratering from the ownership all the way down to all the players that used to be there. Nobody pays attention to Brooklyn now. Good luck. Nope. You can't go there. Them youngsters got it going on now. Where we going? Come on, y'all, beat up in the comments. Let me see where we going. Where the hell can he go? None of that top row, I don't see him going any. Cleveland, I guess. He's just saying that because he's from there. That's like me playing for the Compton Chargers. Marcellus going to come back for 1 year and play for the Compton Chargers. No, I'm not. Stop it. Indiana, been there, done that. Nope. Look at this. Yuck. Brother Jay says, yuck. Who? Give me that reference. Beat it up in the comments. First person that says that, I may give you my Coachella tickets. I give you my Coachella tickets, maybe, if you say it. He says, yuck. Brother Jay says, yuck. None of this looks good. Philly? Nope. LeBron ain't going. LeBron retiring. This is a wrap. He about to own the Vegas Falcons, whatever the hell they gonna name that team. You know, LeBron was trying to get him a European team. The NBA said, excuse me, we're doing Europe. You don't believe me? Watch all this slander come your way. Clippers, that actually looks good. No, it doesn't. You can't do that. brand association. We can't do it. I'm sorry. Yo, can't lie. I don't see LeBron in any of these uniforms. Oh, hell no. Okay, see? Hell no. Yo, beat up in the comment. Where LeBron going? Ooh, Genie. Ooh, Lakers. Y'all better not kick that boy out. No. Let him stay. Y'all got room. You ever? This happened to me. I got drafted, so I bought a house in Buffalo. You know, at the time, I think it was like $180,000 in Buffalo, right? And I had a 4-bedroom, 2-story. I felt like I was on different strokes. And the world don't move. But that means it's me. It's just me, single. And I had 3 extra bedrooms. I turned one into an office. I had 2 extra bedrooms. You know that all of my friends said, hey, dog, I'm going to come visit. Come on. Say less. Keys at the airport, whatever. Who cares? That visit turned into, hey, dog, can I stay? I was like, you here now? Yeah, you can stay. What you mean? How long? What you want? Like, say it. Say it with your chest. What you saying? Yeah, but the way this, I want to stay. And then I challenge that because I know if you can't definitively and give me some borders and parameters, you can't say how long you staying. I know me. I'm going to wake up one day and see you chilling, and I'm going to be like, dog, what you doing? So how long are you staying? Can you at least give me some time frame? Okay, 3 months. Oh, okay. But if I push back, you know what I used to hear? Oh, come on, dog, you got room. People be using your little excess against you, like you don't need that space. I need that space for me. That's how Jeannie looking like. I need that space for me. I need that cap space for me. Like LeBron. I know we got room for you, but I don't even know if I handled that perfectly when I was in those moments as a immature little guy with $5. But at the same time, that was just real spit. That's how the life was coming at me. I was like, dog, I used to be, because football's so hard to play, and you really got to go to work. And I played in the last era where practice was practice. Like, you got to gear up. Like, you got to get dressed. Now these cats go to practice literally in the clothes they wear out the car. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't hitting each other. Good for them, though. Please, I am not the guy looking at the new era like, oh, look at y'all. Y'all ain't doing that. No, they doing something. On game day, they doing something. We used to die in practice, dog. Die. Then I come home and you just got Kool-Aid spilled all on the couch, right? The dog need to go out, but he barking because you ain't got up yet because Jerry Springer ain't said something you want to see. We ain't had no TiVo back in the day. Let's go. All right. I'm just going to show y'all this laundry list of first. That's LeBron. Goodness. Only players. That's LeBron. Youngest. That's LeBron. Oldest. That's LeBron. Put some respect on that man's name and save some room for him, Jeannie. All right, let's get into this. It's football time. Ding, ding. What's going on? Bills trading for DJ Moore. They got him. DJ Moore got a receiver. Last thing I saw DJ Moore in the playoffs, wasn't he jogging on the play? Ain't that him? Ain't that you, boy? Oh, the jogging. Ooh, I can't stand the jogging. I don't care if you're sorry or not, but if you jogging, ooh, I can't do it. They were on a different page. What page is that? That you ain't trying hard? Is that him? Ain't that DJ? If that's him, right? Beat up in the comments, make sure I'm right. What's up, Blazing Blazers? LeBron has nothing left to prove, to be honest. I know he doesn't have anything left to prove, but he got to stick the landing. And right now, he ain't sticking the landing if he getting kicked out of L.A. Be real. Y'all got to know how this goes. So let's talk more NFL. Maxx Crosby, where you going and where should you go? Or should you go at all?
Let me explain why I don't think it's a great decision to trade Maxx.
You see his practice clips that leaked out of him picking off screens.
Did you see the touchdown I threw him on that clip?
Yep.
On the roll right?
Was that you?
Is it?
I saw the very end of it.
You didn't see this in that sleeve?
I saw the very end of it. That's fantastic.
He is. Now, see, this is a good-looking dude. This is different. I can say it. No, what did they say? No Momo? No Momo. Like, me and him walking out, I expect him to get 7 of the 10 glances, first glances. The other 3 gonna be me, but they're gonna be finer. Let me stop. But come on, you gotta know thyself. Look at that. He still got the little gun and stuff, all that. I ain't doing all that. Look at me. Look at my shirt on the rocks. It ain't the same.
Bro, what does he not do in practice?
Brother, I threw that ball and I was like, uh-oh, and he went, yank. I said,
so
why is he not playing?
I think I understand now, like, why guys that played with him, more so than even guys that play against him, are like, there's no way you can trade him.
You can't trade him. Let me say this. there's a few positions in the NFL every team on our list right here is looking for.
Yeah.
You got to have a quarterback.
Yep.
Before we get into the list, before we get into the X's and O's, let's talk about why you can't trade them top layer. Because you need somebody to stir it up. You need somebody to get this thing going. You need somebody to mix this up and make this flow. And practice especially. Because that's the grind work. That's the mundane times. That's the routine. You need somebody that does the day-to-day habits that you are trying to profess. Remember you were saying earlier in the comments, it's about the coach? No, it's about the players. And you need players to be the police. And there's no better way to do that than have somebody who's leading by example. That's Maxx Crosby.
I have an offensive line.
Yes.
You got to have a defensive line.
Right.
Got to have them.
Yeah.
Okay. The Raiders have one of, if not the best.
Yep.
Okay. Overall, defense lineman. Playing the run, playing the pass, disruptive, motor.
Everything.
Aura, leader, heart and soul of your team.
And he's got the tattoos for the Raiders.
He just has it.
Yeah, he's got a Raider tattoo.
He got a Raider tattoo? Ooh, coming to the stage. You look, he got to take that off. Oh, that's my ex. Good setup right here. I like this. It's intimate.
So whatever you...
Maybe two.
As soon as Max leaves your building, if you trade him,
yeah.
As soon as he leaves your building, there's not only a hole in leadership.
It's a vacuum, a black hole.
There's not only a hole in your heart and your soul of your football team. There's a hole in your effort.
Yep.
There's a hole in your accountability. There's a hole in your defensive end position.
Tell him.
And so this is my long-winded version of why I think it's a bad choice. And I didn't think I'd have to explain that.
Kind of crazy.
But in today's day and age, well, they would say, well, we have him and we're not playing as well. It's the Micah Parsons kind of thought, okay, I hear you, but he's also on a really nice contract.
Really nice contract.
So,
okay, make them 7 looks go down to 6. Because he over here doing echo now. He just, first of all, he been in that weight room. But second of all, that's Derek and David, right? Or David and Derek. I know. I remember him, and I remember him. He's the one that got sacked so many times in Houston. That was jacked up. Damn, he should know about O-line right here. But he breaking it down, and it's real spit. You got to let it go. If you upstairs, you got to let it go. Whatever you – and he got an issue with – we know what's going on with Guerrero and Tom Brady, and he got a little issue, all that stuff. Where there's smoke, there's fire. But let it go.
You just gave it to him.
Yep.
You're going to just give it to him and ship him out? And he's one of the most violent players that you have. You see him.
Tell him.
You see him MMA boxing with Strickland?
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Throwing blows at a professional cage fighter.
I'm thinking of a defensive end. Who do I want? That guy.
Like, I'm going to go in that ring, and I'm going to just touch this guy as soft as I want to touch him so he doesn't pummel me.
No.
And he's just throwing haymakers at him.
Yes.
And Strickland comes back, throws a couple haymakers at him, and he's like, and they're laughing about it.
Yeah, just blood it up.
You don't want him on your team?
Having fun.
Enjoying the punches.
I used to watch Max in our weight room, throwing punches, sparring, doing all that kind of stuff, doing his whole thing. And I was like, I love this.
Love it.
Like, so all I'm saying is you're not just losing a defensive end if you trade him.
Right.
You're losing a lot of aspects of that building. If that's the route you want to go, that's your choice.
Yeah, it's not the route that they want to go. I think that they're just a team that wants to be better, and they see this component that can be very valuable, obviously.
Yeah.
And, I mean, is there a scenario where they can get 2 first-round picks for him? But, like, even at that point, you don't know what you're getting with those first-round picks.
You don't know if they're going to hit.
You don't know if they're going to hit. Maybe one of them hits, but he's not, and then he's not even the level of Maxx Crosby. So, for me, it's crazy. I don't think you can do it.
That part, blah, blah, blah. They got the same mama and daddy. They look different. But every kid, comes out a little different. But the point is, you just going to give away a positive reinforcer of the proper culture if you get rid of Maxx Crosby. But the Raiders have done things that make you say, right? And when the Raiders do it, you just got to deal with it, right? And I want y'all to also beat it up in the comments because I got to show you guys something right here. We're going to go through this quick because football is just a bunch of talk. Here's the thing. Football has grown. Look at this. This is good to see. According to a survey, participation in high school tackle football has grown significantly since 2019 when all y'all tapped that after Kaepernick and the CTE and everybody was boycotting the NFL and all that, with an additional 29,000 students and 142 schools participating. That's good to see. Shout out to Troy Vincent. Football's growing. Now, I don't know about the Pop Warner Pee Wee level because flag is taking off, and I don't know if everybody going out there to get knocked, right? So that's something that's interesting. And then what's interesting is, once again, the athleticism is changing. Not necessarily the talent, not necessarily the production, but the athleticism is changing. Look at this dude. Y'all see him at the combine? All right? 6'6", 43.5 vert, 4.36, and broad jump of 13.4. Lord, that is explosive. 13.4? Jesus, that got to be a record. Same as DK Metcalf. Golly. Jahmyr Gibbs speed. Zach LaVine's vert. 2 inches higher? And 6'6". So just telling you, when your little son is out there playing and he can't even tie his shoes and he's 14 and he's not focused and he's coming from parents that are both 5'4", you got to go against that. And good luck. Speaking of good luck, let's see what's going to happen with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to have a quarterback next year named Aaron Rodgers. Is he going to retire? How's that plane landing? Good luck.
Are we allowed to say 1 + 1 = 2?
Yeah.
I just want to know. Is that accountability? Are we allowed to say 1 + 1 = 2? I think we are, right? Why do I bring that up?
Yeah, why do you bring that up? Because I know where you're going. This is about Aaron Rodgers going back with his old coach. Remember when his old coach was in Green Bay? He was in Green Bay. How did that end? How did that end, my friend?
So Aaron Rodgers comes on the Pat McAfee show, and we all know how I love the bad man that is Aaron Rodgers. We know how I feel about him. But you're on there praising Mike McCarthy. We kept in touch and acting like people are just, coming up with stuff.
I'm trying to play around with this. I don't know if this is licensed or not. Here's the thing. I can immediately think of some relationships that I have and that even Stephen A. Smith has, hit the like button, that are in the media that, the Shannon Sharp one. People were saying, oh, they together. They not together. They cool. They not cool. He called him out. He didn't call him out. But the real is different than that, right? So let's see where you're going with this on Aaron Rodgers, but you got your own to step in, and me too.
When it comes to whatever y'all relationship was like, here's what we know. The last time Mike McCarthy was seen with Aaron Rodgers, he got fired in week 13 of the NFL season.
Blah, blah, blah. Y'all think it's going to work? Y'all think y'all want to see that again? Y'all want to see a dead body? Do y'all think that's going to work? Aaron Rodgers, Mike McCarthy, part 2 in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm going to see Aaron Rodgers a couple weeks. Yeah, the flag football tournament. Shout out to RX3. And I'll be helping you guys. If you want to go to that flag football tournament, see all these top-notch quarterbacks playing, hanging, your kids, it's the best experience for the kids. I'll promote it soon, so we get after that. All right. Westbrook calling out the media. I love me some Westbrook. And I love when we call out the media, including me. Let's go.
Russ, how you doing, man? Hi. 19 games left now. Just kind of what's the focus, as you guys close this out? You hit 50 losses tonight, and you're kind of doing some things, developing young guys and stuff. What can be accomplished, in these last 19 games?
Okay, and once again, we all say that communication, most of it is nonverbal. What are y'all reading from Russell Westbrook right now in this moment? Let's just say it seems like there's about to be some smoke, right? He ain't all in on this guy or this situation. Let's see.
Go out, compete. This is a game. You're a professional. Go out and play. And that's all you can do. What y'all think, though? Because y'all got a lot of answers and y'all always be talking. Oh, it's very interesting. Y'all don't got no. You guys have a lot of opinions about how we do what we doing. What you got? No, you. Yeah, you make a lot of statements and broad statements that you have no context. So where do you get your context from? Are you in practice? Are you at our film session?
I got to stop this. This is just poetry. Wow.
Are you anywhere around the building? No, I haven't seen her practice. So the false context of, and actually, do you know me? No, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. But you make a lot of comments as though you do know me.
Ooh, my God.
No, you don't. My intent, I see it. But I'm asking you now, but you don't know me, right? So you don't know anything about me. Thank you. That's good. Anybody else? You guys have any comments about how we play, what we doing?
Hell no. Hell no. I'm ducking this smoke. Hell no. Westbrook came in ready.
You guys are quiet today, but you guys have a lot of comments when the game's going on, after the game, what we doing, what we should be doing, how we should be doing it.
Okay, and look, y'all think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy and I'm not a hater. I just say the truth too early. Told you guys. In general, the media is very, very fragile with their ego, very insecure as a whole. There are some studs in there. There's some dudes that I can say, all right, you could have been in the locker room. But most of them, if you just blind taste test, no. How do I know? Because I've been in the media for 20-some years. How do I know? Because I know these dudes. And it's like, I don't hang with y'all. I can't hang with somebody who's that thin. You couldn't make it where I made it from. You can't go wherever I'm going. If you're scared of where I'm from, you ain't gonna ever be able to hang with me because we're going back. What do you mean? Gotta go see my family. What you talking about? These cats, man, I'm telling you, he literally is sitting there saying, I hear, I read, I see, which I love because I hate when athletes be like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're, stop. How do you know there's criticism out there? You're reading it, you're seeing it. So he's being honest, he's being vulnerable enough to let you know, I see what you're talking about. Now talk about it. When we talk about that confrontation, like people don't want that. And this is why I'm not fond of guests, even though they help your numbers and the algorithm loves guests. And I don't want to sit across from somebody, he lying to me. Now On the Rocks will come back so we can talk to each other, boys. We are honest with each other. But all this like sitting in front of somebody who's just going to tuck their tail and then going to go back home to their keyboard and then just write more, forget you.
I'm confused. Oh, let me hear. You must have been in our film session too.
I'm not in your film session, but you guys have the worst record in the NBA.
Ah,
cool.
You guys have been bottom 3 in offense and defense throughout the year.
Perfect.
So, I think that's fair to.
What's fair?
It's fair to point that out.
Yeah, that's been pointed out, but that's not the only thing that's been talked about. What else is to point out?
Well, I can only speak for myself.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing you say. I've seen things you say. It's not just about our offense and our defense and what our record is. We've been the worst record for a long time now.
Ooh. What have I said?
I don't want to go down the route, but we can. I'm asking you. You have a lot of things to say, so this is your time.
Westbrook, do you know? Do you even know every reporter? Now he may have caught you there. He like, look, I may not be big enough where he know everything I'm talking about. I may be getting these shots off and he don't notice. Let's see.
It's the floor to say it. This is the time.
I just think in sports when
it's the time.
Teams don't have success.
Right.
They're up for
You think that we should have success, right? Do you feel that way? A lot of you guys feel, huh?
That you should have success?
Yeah.
I think you guys are trying to have success, yeah.
Oh my, stop Westbrook. That boy, you hear his voice? He cracking over there. He can't get these words out. Come on, man.
Okay, cool. That's good. What about you? What you think?
I think it's been a rough year for everybody.
Yeah.
And as somebody who's covered the league for a long time and this team
Yeah.
for a long time, it's by far the worst season I've.
Yeah.
And I don't blame that.
No, listen, I don't think nobody's blaming me. I'm just saying what I don't like is that I've been in the league a long time and I've been around a lot of different organizations, media, beat writers, and we have a lot of young guys on this team, a lot of guys that don't know what's happening or what's around, whether it's from the coaching, from the players. You guys' job is to talk about the game, what's happening in the game, not stir up a bunch of, I don't want to cuss here because I want to get fined, but stir up a bunch of stuff that it's not accurate. And that's my problem. Like being in the league a while, I've been able to experience a lot of these times where people outside of our building, outside of the film session, outside of what we do daily, how much work we put in, that is not an easy job to do. It's not an easy job to do. And I think the respect level is that we respect y'all, we respect what y'all do. Y'all come in, y'all make y'all comments, and nobody say nothing. But I don't have to sit back and not say nothing. I've been the media is, that's been my thing and been down the road. But as a leader of this team, it's my job to speak up for the guys in the locker room. We talk about it, they see it, I hear it. Because of the comments you guys make, you got guys thinking about a whole bunch of random things that has nothing to do with the game. And you guys are making false comments about our team and what we're doing here, and I don't appreciate that.
This looks like a part 2 because we still got a little more to do. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I look forward to finishing that out, but let me just give you my thoughts on it so far. Both of them are guilty of doing something, which is it's process and its results. Now, all of us are guilty of this. Let the results speak for us when we like the results. When we don't like the results, then we want to talk about the process and the journey and how difficult it is to get those results. So therefore, won't you just look at how hard we're working to try and get those results? But some people fall short. Exhibit A. That's tough. That's part 1. Athletes were guilty of that. When we winning, say what you want. It don't matter. We know we win it. When we're not winning, all of a sudden, don't say what you want. Chill. You don't know how it feels to be in here. Oh, you couldn't even do this. You couldn't even play like this. You couldn't even practice. You couldn't even learn this. You ain't been in this film session. Just calling it like I see it. But the flip is true as well. You media cats, they get lazy. Oh, they're winning. Everything we see, let's just make it better. Everything we see, let's just make sure it's lemonade. Everything we see, let's just add sugar. Make sure it ends that way. But they're suppressing what they really are seeing. They're just trying to make it seem in appearance. Then reality hits, which means you ain't gonna win every game, which means you ain't gonna win it all, which means only one team wins it all. Oh, now we can really go there. We can really be real. You know, it's the friend that y'all hanging out and your friend got tickets to the Laker game. Then your friends got tickets to the Clipper game. Then your friends got tickets to Coachella. You don't even know that's your friend yet because you just like, shit, I'm going to all these spots. Then all of a sudden it's just a Wednesday. Your friend ain't got no tickets. Y'all kicking it? Then all of a sudden your friend looking at you like, you know, when the bill come like, you got this one? I've been getting you. You know how it goes. All of a sudden that shift. Y'all really friends? See, the media be going in. They be faking it. They be loving you. Oh, look at you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's so crazy because they jock sniff. They be walking in the locker room like, oh, I love you. I love you. We all boys. We all boys. And then reality hits. We ain't going to win all these games. We lost 5 in a row. Whatever it may be. We the worst team. I knew I never liked you. And all you hear is chop, 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 pow, chop, 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 pow. It's all good. Oh, I got to skip over some of these good stories. Let's get to some spice. Oh, here we go. Some good spice. Yes. Let's just say that Stephen A. Smith has been getting called out. Draymond Green's one of them. And let's just say Stephen A. Smith, once again, I told you, he don't care about that. His brand is, what's up?
What's the throwing the shit against the wall? What are you talking about?
How long does everyone just get to throw shit at a wall and see if it sticks and be called expert?
His willingness to point the finger at the media is something that I challenge. We were discussing former GM for the Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison, who had lost his job. And Draymond took umbrage to that on his podcast because he was talking about the absence of accountability. People could just give these takes, don't have the slightest idea what they're talking about.
The problem that I have is we're calling for all this accountability, but all these guys just get to say things, and there's zero accountability. But always want to hold others accountable.
Okay. Where's accountability? Tough word to hide behind. Tough word to throw out there. Say accountability. What? Ain't no wins and losses in media like that. Not even for Stephen A. Smith. I mean, he's making the money. At the same time, he ain't the only one making the money. So who's really winning? Some people are making the money and liking their job more. Some people are making their money, working harder. Some people are making their money, don't have to work that hard. Like Stephen A. Smith makes $20 million. This guys that work once a week for 17 weeks, like Troy Aikman and them, they making like $20 million. Then it's a Pat McAfee who making, I can stop counting. I don't know how many. And he giving away $20 million. So a lot of different ways to get to the top is the point. But accountability, is that really the word?
Lacking accountability.
Ooh. See, they kind of got fond of Jerry Jones and changed his whole tune when it comes to talking about Jerry. But I also see you criticize the Dallas Cowboys, so I don't understand why I can't have a fondness or relationship somewhere to make a fair assessment. There's another double standard in this, which was egregious and forever staying here.
I don't know what the hell Draymond Green is talking about.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You obviously heard what he just said. He said, if you can be critical of somebody you cool with, why can't I be critical of somebody I'm cool with? That's all. But I know you're going to explain your way out of it. Let's go.
Draymond doesn't have enough time in a day to watch the footage that I could send him with me criticizing Jerry Jones. Everybody knows I got love for Jerry Jones. I appreciate him. But we're men. So he understands the difference between me disagreeing with what he does and trying to castigate him for who he is. That's the difference.
That's not the difference, but that's one of the differences. That's not the difference. The difference is Stephen A. Smith has eclipsed what you have conceived sports media to be. Stephen A. Smith is bigger than what sports media was intended to be. Stephen A. Smith is in the entertainment business, guys. Stephen A. Smith is on a soap opera and literally now is doing sports media takes as a soap opera, meaning whatever you throw his way, it will be used for his good. Drama, more. Dismiss him, don't care about him, more. Anytime you connect with him, and I don't mind because I respect him. I think he's entertaining. Like I told you, the first time I met him to all the way now, the dude's an entertainer. So every time you go at Stephen A. Smith, just know he going to use that for energy to keep going and growing.
I'm showing the same courtesy to Draymond right now. Draymond, I disagree with you. You got it all wrong. My respect for you doesn't diminish one scintilla. Let me tell you why I think you're wrong.
Scintilla.
Because you're not listening. I didn't say he deserves to lose his job. I didn't say he should be fired. I said those are the likely results of that action.
I feel like Westbrook when that reporter was like, what'd I say? I don't have the exact clip, but you know what. Come on, y'all.
As you contended in your diatribe, I'm right. If they traded you to a team for a bag of chips, should we not say something about that? Oh my God, we're covering the game of basketball. We're just throwing shit up against the wall. How?
Stephen A. Smith, see, man, he got all them women in his life. He grew up with all them sisters, his mom and all that. Like, this is, it's a brilliant thing to watch. How he can get the emotional responses and know how to navigate so well as a man, as he said, emotionally. Like, that's what he is. That's what he does, right? It's like graduated auntie behavior. It's the best.
You're Draymond. You have value. You don't trade you for a bag of chips.
See?
What's the throwing the shit against the wall? What are you talking about? And then I love the line when it's talking about the media and no accountability. Well, what accountability would you like us to have? If Draymond Green is calling us out, isn't that accountability? People got critiques and insults every day. I take it all the time. How many times have I religiously said, even in the position that I'm sitting in, name the time and place and I'll show up?
Don't do that. Don't do that. LeBron showed up. No, you showed up on LeBron, and LeBron was like, oh, you here? Let's talk. I'm with my famous friends. Not right now.
For whatever it is that I say. Because I'm being accountable. I'm right here. This is what I said. Why I said it is why I said it. Boom. Let's go.
Nah, see, this is why I say it's graduated auntie behavior. Because, hold me back. Stop, girl. Oh, where's she at? No. Sit down, auntie. Like, sit down. Unc, sit down. You ain't about to do nothing. Because when that gets called out, that actually gets called out. No matter what level, no matter who you are, people going to call you out. And they're going to try harder and harder to get more out of you. And all that's going to happen is it's going to feed you more and more.
You're living out a dream that you can never accomplish. You fucking cornball. I'm not here to discredit Stephen A. for what he's done in his career. I'm in this business because of Stephen A. Smith. All I have seen from this man is be an absolute embarrassment. I'm ashamed to say that he's the one that inspired me to get into this business.
Damn. It's Pooh Bear, right? I know he's Bear. I'm not trying to disrespect. I just know you're Bear. God dang, did you drink that stuff behind you first? Jesus. It's a spirit on that Speakeasy show. I'll tell you this. They ain't scared to go there. I don't know if it's coming from TJ or Shady, but it's influencing the whole cast. Continue.
He is an absolute cornball. You're lame. I met you. And it was one of the worst experiences that I've ever had in this entire business. As a dude at 58 years old who always dreamed of playing in the NBA, to sit there and then just be like, well, I'm more popular than y'all. Bro, you're lame. You think...
Okay, I don't condone this message, just letting you know. I'm playing it, but do not attribute this to me. First of all, I think it's lame if I meet you and then it's a bad experience and I tell everybody it was a bad experience. Maybe it was a bad day for you. Maybe it was a bad day for me. Maybe I came in too hot. Maybe you weren't trying to feel it. Maybe you didn't even know it was me. I don't know, but I ain't walking around here holding no grudges on somebody who I get to see and all of a sudden they ain't really feeling it. I ain't 8 years old no more meeting Carl Lewis at a track meet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown-ass man. Thank you for the influence and inspiration. Sorry this was not the best encounter we could have had, but continue.
I think that you were the story continuously, over and over and over again. You sit there and you jest about players and athletes, knowing good and damn well you wanted to be that. There's a level of respect that you're supposed to have for the players that you made your career covering. Have fun in politics, bro, because I don't want to hear shit else you got to say. You're a 58-year-old having a popularity contest with 19, 20, 21-year-olds. You fucking cornball.
I don't know if there's a line, but some part of my spirit feels like all that was crossed. Care Bear, that's his name. Oh, my God. For what? Okay, we ain't going down that road. No. That's not the road I want to travel. I don't believe. I don't think anytime I turn on a television or app that the person that I'm watching, that I choose to watch, choose to consume their information, will allow me to go to that place. I know that was done with a lot of intent for response and virality. Like, I want to go viral, so let me say some shit like this. It's see-through. It's transparent. At the same time, I think he really means it. Nah, I can't do that. Stephen A. Smith ain't. Look, he's done some bad things in terms of like change the complexion in which you look at athletes. I get it. We don't look at athletes the same. The anti-campaigns, yes. But at the same time, God dang, dog, you got to know thyself and know who he is. It's weird. Once you know somebody's what weapon that they have, you can disarm them if you know the weapon. Peep gang. You see somebody and they're talking, you can disarm them by talking back. Or you can escalate it. Grab you a weapon. You get a stick. This is like one of them sociology exhibits. So then you say, oh, he got a stick? Let me go get something. You go get a rock. I can hit you from far. Then you're like, oh, you got a rock? I'll go get a knife. I get closer to you, but it's going to hurt more. Then he say, oh, I'll go get a gun. Then you go say, oh, you got a gun? Oh. Got to call my boy over there at the USMC. Some artillery, right? You get bigger guns. You go to next levels. It's a different way to disarm somebody other than being that bothered. God dang. We ain't doing that on that show. I got to vet that clip next time. That made me feel weird. Oh, let's get up out of here on something positive. Golly. This hurts. Let's see something positive. Y'all want to see my son? Nah, we ain't going to do that. We're going to get out of here on some blood flow, some blood go. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Crazy show. All this gangsterism out there. I tell you, all these podcast kits out here, we talking reckless. We talking real. Let's get into it. Come on, y'all. What's good, fam? It's your boy, Marcellus Wiley. And I got to talk to you about something that's been a game changer for me. Y'all know I've been on the comeback trail after my hip surgery. And let me tell you, getting back to 100% ain't easy. I've been looking for anything to give me that edge, to help me bounce back stronger, faster. And that's where Venia's new blood flow hydration product comes in. Oh, this ain't just another supplement, people. This is about optimizing your body from the inside out. Since I started taking Venia blood flow hydration, I'm feeling a big difference in my physical therapy sessions and my energy levels. It's helping me get that crucial blood flow where it needs to go, helping my body heal and perform. I'm feeling more vibrant, more ready to tackle whatever comes my way. It's like my body just remembers how to be its best self. And for anyone out there just looking to elevate your daily well-being, this is it. And here's the best part. Vinia is so confident you'll love it, they're offering a 90-day money-back guarantee. That's how you know it's legit. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So head over to the link in my bio, check out Vinia Blood Flow Hydration, and start your own comeback story. Trust me, your body will thank you. Let's get it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Love you guys, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, become a member so we can really rock. And I can see those comments when we talking that talk, walking that walk. Love y'all. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate.